Hi guys, this is Akshat. He's my very dear friend. He plays a lot of chess just like me, and today he will be featured in my video. Say
Okay.
hi.
Hi.
थोड़ा clearly बोल.
Hello.
So let's start. Oh sorry. We are going to play a 5+3 game, and let's start Zen mode again, and let's see what he plays. तुझे क्या चाहिए मैं क्या खेलूँ?
C5.
C5, the Sicilian defense. Okay, very sharp. And to be honest, I've never tried this E6 line, and I would like to try it out today. I guess I can. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how the opening goes. D4 is supposed to be what he plays here. It's the main line, I suppose, right?
What's your rating?
My rating, I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Acha.
Knight C3. He's going for the closed Sicilian. Interesting. We can play D5 ourselves here, which is an interesting
I
move.
don't like E5.
Let me think on my own. You can comment after I make the moves.
Okay.
Okay. So D5. I am scared of bishop here check, and I can't block like this. Maybe I can. I'm not sure. Maybe I can even block like I can't block like this because he just takes and takes after bishop check. But I can block like this and force him to exchange. Okay, but according to Akshat, E5 is looking bad to him. To me, it just looks like a weakness. And after D5, bishop B5, bishop D7.
Is bishop D7 compulsory?
Yes, I think D5. Okay, let me just play the move D5. I like this move. Let's experiment. If this turns out to be bad, we will see. So if here we played knight D7, then he could simply take and take over here. Now but he has this move, which is just maybe even a one mover, but kind of maybe annoying. But now he cannot really play this because he could play this, and going here might be a mistake actually. Okay, so I will tell why it would be a mistake, but he castles and we can. Okay, the position looks very tough now to play because he can play moves like rook e1 and queen e2, so that we should even consider queen side castling maybe, but he will attack us on the queen side. But I mean, this looks like a dreadful position.
Knight E4 is knight E5 is a big threat, I think.
Knight A4.
E5.
Knight E5. Knight E5. Possibly. I was thinking about knight F6.
Knight C6.
Rook E1. Bishop E7.
Queen.
And Queen E2. Knight C6.
Why not knight C6 directly?
Knight C6 directly is also possible. No harm. And actually looks better because I can play bishop E7 and castle next move.
Exactly.
And we can actually try to hold that position. So I think D5 was wrong now that I look at it, because of the reason that the E file opens up and white has a lead in development on the king side. So you can always pressure this file. Let's play bishop E7. If knight E5 now, we can probably go queen C7 or we can just trade.
Queen C7.
And
no, Queen C7 is not possible, right? Knight D5.
Yes, knight D5, yes. So we are attacking this knight, but knight D5 attacks the queen as well, which is a good intermezzo. But we'll see how he continues to pressure us. I love D4, such an active move. If he plays it, then then he would be, I would say, like, yes, he plays it. Very strong opponent.
Castle.
Castle is defending this pawn, and thus it is a playable move. Now we just have to consolidate by developing our knight, bringing the rook here, and we're good. We might end up with an isolated pawn on d5, and we would like to prevent trading pieces then.
You can even try h4, h5, h5, h4.
h5, h4.
Somewhere, yeah.
Okay, this I can just exchange, and I have a beautiful center in the end.
But do you want to exchange? You can even go queen f5 maybe.
Queen f5, defending this pawn from the attack, and I don't like
But it kind
him
of
trading,
it weakens the
and it weakens the king side a lot.
Yeah.
Although he cannot exploit the light squares very easily, because my queen does protect the light squares, but it is not desirable to say the least.
Yeah, I think taking is fine.
And to those who are thinking, why am I taking this pawn? Well, my queen is hanging.
Come on, sack the queen for content.
No sir, thank you very much.
Come on, go h5.
Okay, he goes rook takes, and I could actually play here, but he takes over here. So I cannot go there. I must protect the pawn on d5 with a piece, a minor piece, because it is being attacked by a minor piece and a major piece, and this is a super major piece, so to speak. So it cannot take back immediately. It is blocking the rook's view. Let's say it was here, then maybe you could have taken this. And anyways, there are threats of discovery on this pawn, so we have to defend it with a minor piece. Even if there are two defenders, there will be three attackers soon. So let's see how he continues.
One idea could be...
Okay, but this I don't like. I just go here maybe, or there should be some good move. C4 comes to mind, like a lot of tempting options. Don't suggest some moves. Okay. I will think myself. Taking is definitely wrong, and allowing him to take also seems to be wrong. Although I can maybe threaten to. I can also threaten this rook first, and wait. Does this almost trap the rook? Well, no. If I move the knight, he takes my pawn. So maybe I go here, attacking the rook. I mean, where does it go? It must go here, and then I have some interesting ideas. G5, he just takes.
So G5 opening for you will be good even if he takes.
No. I don't think that's concretely reasonable. Okay, so bishop here, he goes here. Can I find a concrete follow-up? After knight e5, he can take, which I don't like. I should protect this pawn, which is undefended. Okay, I think I have to find a good move in this position. Let's see if he maybe we can find a better move in the next turn. So this is forced more or less. He shouldn't think much on this move. And then
I think you can go c5, c4.
C4, but I don't like sacrificing this pawn. Although, if I could trap this rook. Okay, I think this is a good move here. Because this is trapping the rook, according to me.
No, it's not.
It can go back here. Okay, let's just follow up. We have come up with an idea and we must follow up. Oh damn, we just hung the...
I didn't see that.
I know, right? He cannot take this yet because we can also... Okay, he can take it. He can't.
Because
there are two attackers and...
No, but you are going to lose your bishop, right? You can play bishop f8 in that case.
Knight takes and bishop f8.
Ooh, queen g4 is beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe you can try f4, f5.
I would like to play against this bishop,
Play
let us. There's increment. Don't worry. Let us try to trap this rook somehow. If it is possible, great. If it is not, oh, did I just trap this bishop?
I didn't know it can go back.
Oh damn.
Come on, play f3.
F3 just loses a pawn.
It's a beautiful move. Play.
Okay, I think I should defend this pawn. He can go knight here, I suppose. I would like to prevent. Okay, he's doubling up over here. That is why I like better longer time controls, because I also have to explain and think, but it's okay.
That is sad.
Very sad. I mean, I'm losing, there's no doubt about that, so I would have lost anyways, but it was worth trying. He had more time than me as well, so there's no doubt he would have won. If he did seem like a good player, he would have converted. So d5 idea is kind of okay. So here let me just go to the game and try to guess his elo. So he took advantage of this d5 idea very well. That makes me think that he must be above 1500 at least.
But I mean, playing d5 is natural in that position, so he had two options. He had to go either d3 or d4.
No, the idea to follow up the idea of bishop takes, queen takes with ed, that I was very impressed with. It is natural, yes, because you are attacking this pawn, but am I ever going to take it? Because that just spoils my center. So I don't know. It's natural, definitely, but okay. So maybe yeah, it is natural, and I should not judge him based on that move. But
yeah, knight e5.
Knight e5 is just shows that he can see good moves, spot good moves, and okay. Still, my judgment is above 1500. I don't like what he did with this bishop. Not very good treatment. So he isn't like there is an upper limit according to me. There is a 1900 limit. Although I don't. That might be faulty judgment on my part as well. Like this is perfectly good bishop position, but okay. Let's go ahead. This idea was bad. This was the blunder of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe g6 would have been better.
I think just playing. But the problem with c5, c4 is that he can go b3.
c4.
Yeah, c4, b3.
b3.
Yeah, then I don't.
I don't understand. He can just take this, right?
But that opens the file. Why would he do that?
I mean, this is his position is perfectly defended. There's no attack coming as far as I can see.
There is a lot, I think. Like for example, you can go rook dg4,
8.
rook dg8, and now he has to take trade, and then you have a beautiful like the h2 pawn
Open
is
g
hanging,
file, h2 pawn is attacked.
Knight g5,
the knight is
g4
going to come over here. Yeah, I agree. There was an attack. So,
but there
I
were no other
misplayed this.
moves kind of like.
This was the horrible
Yeah.
blunder. I should take care that whenever the queen
What
has
were
not
you
moved,
thinking? We were thinking that
the rook is almost trapped, but
yeah.
it can go here, which is insane. Like very stupid thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean he played almost a perfect game. He could be like, I liked how he exchanged forced the exchange of queens as well. He's a here he thought for a bit because he thought even he thought his bishop was trapped, but it's not. I was so happy to see that the bishop was trapped. Unfortunately, the plot twist was that it was not.
What about f3 over here? Why didn't you play f3?
F3 he just takes and there's nothing on this file.
No, there is. You can go rook dg8.
Rook dg8 he just takes and goes to f1.
But this the pawn is hanging, right? And you have a mating attack kind of. But it's just small. You get like few passes or something.
Possible. It might have created some chances for me.
But there's like f3 maybe g3. I don't know.
Yeah, f3 g3 just shuts down all the counter play. And I mean I have to try f3, otherwise I have no counter play.
True.
He is just crushing me and converting easily. So I lost on time here, and I would say around, if I had to guess something, I would say around 1850.
I would maybe guess around like 1650, 16.
He's not 1650. He played very well. If he's 1650, then he's underrated. He converted everything so well. In fact, I am the one who played 1650
Okay.
level. So let's look at the rating, shall we? 1746, neither 1650. Okay, that's my rating. Okay, he's closer to 1850.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay. Oh my god, he's played 10k games. That's insane. And he only plays Blitz. He's a very strong Blitz player from Germany. AMN 9. Let's go to the analysis board. And I also want to guess the average centipawn loss. There would be around 5 loss here, or I guess even 7. 7 and
Why did you go E5?
around 15 here. Where?
E5 here. After takes.
It's check.
Yeah, takes then E5.
Like this.
Yeah, takes and then E5.
He takes, right?
No, E5?
Wait, what did he play? He takes. He took. I don't know why he played what he played, and I think this is a very principled move.
Okay.
What are you saying, E5?
E5.
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 He played E5. That does not suffocate me. It just blunts his pawn.
No,
It maybe weaks his pawn. It gives center control, fine. But first of all, there's no immediate route for this knight to get into this outpost because this is well controlled. And second of all, if he follows up with d4 to cement this pawn center, and I just take over here and he cannot take because let's say I'm attacking this knight or this pawn with my knight, then he cannot take with the knight. So he can't take with the queen either because my knight is defending. Like e5 and knight c6, he cannot go d4 and he cannot cement the center. He would have to work for it, and he would have to first play d3 and then after maybe some moves like maybe knight h6 or knight e7, knight f5 and bishop e7 and then castles, or on the alternative, which I like less, castles queen side, because it just gives way to an opposite attack, opposite castling attack. So after these kind of moves, these are 4 moves, whereas this is okay. So let me make this move first. So he takes 1.
Instead of d3, he goes castles.
2. The pawn is well defended, but basically the idea of this position is his bishop is also bad, eyeing this, protecting this bad pawn. I can pressure that pawn with my 2 knights and my queen, and maybe somehow reroute my bishop somewhere, and pressure this pawn really hard. And his idea would be just taking the initiative and attacking my king side with maybe h4, h5. That is what I think. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Because he has more center control. The pawn on e5 is very strong. So he might go for the king side attack, and while I am playing positionally, he plays tactically, and it is a interesting battle. But he instead chose a different move. I guess e5 is also completely possible.
Okay.
It makes a lot of sense according to me. He takes, and knight c6 looks good, but he has good follow-up. I think it is still fine till here.
Yes.
Everything is fine till here. I don't like bishop d6 either, so I guess around more like 35 centipawn loss till now, or 30 or 25. 25 makes sense. It feels right.
Oh wait, was there a move like... Wait, go back. Was there a move like rook e8 over here?
Rook e8 is possible, right? If he takes, then I go here.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is very interesting. I did not notice this. That's a very sharp tactical idea when he places two pieces like this in the center.
Yeah.
And I have pawn right behind him.
Yeah.
Anyways, bishop d6, I think I might have lost some advantage. Although I wonder if there is some... I mean, this is still playable, but rook e8 is very strong here, I think. So I definitely lost some advantage here. So 25 and this is just 35, like one whole pawn, 10 centipawns. And this is 30 centipawns, so 60 centipawns right there. This might be playable.
Are you allowed to check the engine?
Yeah, but let's just request the computer analysis now. I would predict about, let's say, 72 average centipawn loss from my side. And he would be 20, I guess. Yeah, 27 and say, oh, damn. Wow, that was quite accurate. I predicted the one inaccuracy.
Accuracy 100%.
Yes, this was the inaccuracy. Then
Oh,
there
wait,
was
that's an inaccuracy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought so because.
Wait, why is it an inaccuracy? Check the engine. Can I check?
I mean, inaccuracies are very hard to understand.
I think it's because of e5. Let me check, please. Okay, it doesn't even suggest e5. Wow.
It says bishop b4, b5.
Yeah.
And he played that.
We'll play e5 right now. What does it say?
I guess it's equal battle now.
Ooh, minus 0.7. Wow.
It's an equal battle now, right? Because as I showed, both sides have something to play for.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas here, there is clear pressure on my king. I don't know where to castle and I'm stuck because of the open e file and the development with tempo. So that makes some sense. I mean, very basic general principle, and it's an important lesson that d5 is not played here because of this reason. Very basic reason, but it is very interesting reason also.
It's saying plus 1.1. Is it like some pawn loss immediately or something?
No, I don't think it's some immediate pawn loss. It's just long-term pressure. And then let's look at our mistakes. Blunder is obviously knight h5. I'm sure. Yes, knight h5 blunder. And one mistake was losing this pawn. So
It was...
okay, castle's queen side was also a mistake. And
Okay, we don't know how to play this.
another mistake was knight here.
Oh wait, what? Knight there? I thought it was...
Now it says bishop d6, which is interesting.
What? Go bishop d6? Suppose he plays rook takes?
Do you want to analyze with engine?
Yeah, sure.
It is not suggesting rook takes because it, I guess, hangs something.
Arey, go now, go, take it.
Let's think now. If he takes our rook, we should always try to think. Then, is there some tactic? Like maybe going here, let's say.
Okay then.
How do you take back?
Queen takes.
Queen takes, then I go knight f6. Where do you move the rook? Wherever you move the rook,
Ah shit.
there is
shit.
bishop takes h2 and your queen hangs.
Rook takes.
So, if you go rook takes and I take over here and you go rook takes, then simply bishop takes h2 directly.
Wow, that is beautiful. Wow.
Let's confirm with the engine.
Oh wait. Takes. You were telling pawn takes, queen takes. After queen takes, you're telling knight f where? Knight f6.
Knight f6, like rook takes d5, pawn takes d4, queen takes d4, knight f6,
Bishop
and
g5.
bishop
Actually,
g5.
that doesn't work. Oh shit. Bishop g5 you take, then bishop takes d8, rook takes d8, and then the same threat again.
What do you mean? What will you play here?
Knight takes d5.
d5.
Bishop takes d8.
Bishop takes d8.
And rook takes d8. So now queen can't take back because of the same threat of bishop takes pawn.
So I won an exchange.
No, but you're not. Oh wait, are you losing a pawn? No, you're not.
Basically, I won a
becomes
rook.
equal after that.
I won a bishop because I took a rook, and he took my rook, and I took back his bishop. So I won a bishop, and he, on the other hand, cannot take my knight either ways, because maybe he can take, like, let's say he goes here, he takes. I mean, he took, and then we take the rook. He takes, we take, and then let's say he takes with the knight. What are you planning here? You're planning
Takes what?
Takes the knight, with the knight. So now it's again material equal. He's up a pawn actually, right? And the problem here is, even if we go bishop takes h2,
you are again losing the pawn.
I am again losing a bishop. I am sacrificing a bishop. So I got back my pawn. I sacrificed the bishop, and I took back his knight. But in the process, I am very confused.
Same.
So let's confirm with the engine what its evaluation is. Bishop d6. Bye.
Okay, bye. Sorry.
Rook takes. It does say knight c6 first, so that after it moves, then this pawn is free maybe. No, not even that. Very complicated. Anyways, it says knights castling and knight f6 were two mistakes. And bishop d6, rook g5. It was still possible to play on with rook g8 or bishop f8. Bishop f8 is such a bad move, like it looks bad humanly speaking. He can never take this pawn. That is the crucial element in this position, and because of this fork coming up. But okay, no one would play bishop f8 in their sane mind. Okay, g6 it is now suggesting, and rook g8 also is suggestion. Both are possible, I suppose. Okay, I mean, bishop f8 has some logic to it, that it prevents this pawn move. If we go g6, what happens after pawn takes? Okay, so we lose a pawn over here, but we gain a pawn over here, and we basically, this is very deep because we again sacrifice a pawn. Let me show how. We take, he takes, we go here, he can take over here, right? And after takes, we both have a knight, we both have two rooks, and we have 3 pawns here versus 2 pawns here. We have 2 pawns here instead of 4 versus 4 pawns here. So 1 pawn deficit for white here, whereas 1 pawn 2 pawns deficit for black here on this side, on queen side. So it's interesting, like I don't see how this is like equal or even slightly better for white. I mean, it is better for white, that makes sense, but it is still playable. I don't see how. Why would it suggest this instead of bishop f8? Or like bishop f8 now seems more logical to me, because you don't allow him to take, right? And you also protect this pawn. It seems more materialistic, but maybe it loses in some long line. Anyways, the video is getting too long, not much to see here. I just thought there's a tactic and I blundered this knight. I was low on time. It happens. And I exchanged queens, and I thought I'm trapping the bishop, but I'm not. And I basically froze here. Anyways, that's the game. Bye guys.